they're talking smack, you're on the right track. Because here's the thing, the couch potatoes, all the shit talkers, they don't attack their own. They only attack those that are doing something that they're not. I never ever meet a negative with a negative. He's talking about how healthy masturbation is. That's what we're talking about yesterday. Yes, it is healthy. For those of you that say you don't do it, you're lying.
For people with diabetes who sit too much and do not get enough exercise, there's a 73% increased risk of early all-cause mortality.
Sweat a little bit and extend your life. Either going to sacrifice eating right, or you're going to sacrifice having to give yourself insulin shots once you're diabetic. So which sacrifice do you want to make? But nobody gives a shit about yesterday. What are you going to do today? What are you willing to do today to move the needle forward? Deciding to move it just 5 more minutes early and having the discipline not to hit the snooze, that's power, baby. You got 90 seconds. Bitch, cry, moan, do what you want to do, complain, then shut up and start turning all that energy into, rather than bitching about the problem, start obsessing about the solution, and life will be a different place. All I do is just drop bombs. If I need to dance, I'll dance.
We want to get a segment into the show where we're going to pull out some fun fitness content from Instagram, and we're going to put it in front of John and Marty, and we're going to ask them to break it down.
You know how many times I've been stuck somewhere? I said, you know what? I'm gonna pass my time with 1,000 squats. I'm gonna do 10 sets of 100, and I'll just start bopping those things out. That's what you do when you're doing squats in a weird place, in a public place. When they look at you all crazy, you just look at them like, okay.
What we do here at Athlete Performance Labs, we build business athletes. Calming activities like yoga, meditation, masturbation, deep breathing are more effective at reducing anger. If you're driving through traffic right now listening to our show and somebody just knocked you off or pissed you off, don't get angry.
No, it's not even safe to have road rage. Have you seen the videos of dudes walking up on guys in the middle of the highway and these street lights? Are you kidding me? You're playing with your life.
You want chemicals that piss you off, or you want chemicals that make you happy? It's your choice. Which button are you going to allow people to push?
You got up this morning, you got out of bed, you found our channel, and you decided to take your fingers and write, I don't know what, 20, 30, 40 characters, and that's the best you can come up with? Come on, hey, passive communicators, if you're coming across a passive communicator today, do slow down, do lower your voice, frame the conversation fully, but Johnny, Marty, don't put them on the spot in a group environment or be too direct.
I'm going to lower my tone, I'm going to slow my roll, I'm going to basically just start, I'm going to try to slow the conversation down with lack of this, easy tones.
If you got up on the wrong side of the bed, I invite you to join our show every single day because we're trying to give you some positive vibes to help you get your day going.
If you basically choose to not lock horns and ask to step to their side and help, it's over.
We all don't have to agree. Oh, we can have a conversation, right? Give clear, honest, constructive feedback, and assertive people will take it on board and use it to help themselves improve.
Hey, hurry up and agree with me so I can give you what you want.
It's like somebody has a different opinion, you automatically call them an idiot. You don't want to hear what they have to say. You can't have a conversation about it. You just, people shut her off. It's ridiculous. And I think that's very toxic.
Social media is people sit back and throw turds. And it becomes real easy to do that. And it becomes such a normal thing in the virtual world. It's now carrying into the physical world.
Think about how you're going to go about your day communicating with folks. And as Marty said, welcome other people's opinions. Listen, I hope, guys, as we go through a generational shift here, as we head to a different election in the United States, a different election cycle, as society moves away from, as society continues to shift from baby boomers to more Gen Z, more millennials, I'm really hopeful that we can begin having conversations. Just to have the ability to have a conversation with another respectful human being. Curious, man. We lost curiosity, haven't we?
You can learn to solve the problems in your life, or you can learn to hide behind the problems.
Why do you get up in the morning? Why? Why the hell do you get your ass in bed in the morning? Life's just damn too short to settle for mediocrity. Yeah, let me say that again. Life is just way too short to settle for mediocrity.
I walked in there, the lights were off. I went by sound.
Yeah? So in the middle of the night, I go by feel. Oh, I'm missing the toilet. My foot's getting wet right now. Let's get into the legendary Schwarzenegger.
I hope to God it was
some ice cream. It makes me feel better.
There's a soundbite for us.
I'm saying, if they're talking smack, you're on the right track. It's like going to the zoo and getting in a damn cage with the tigers. You don't want that.
We're going to start talking about life lessons from Arnold Schwarzenegger. So if somebody comes to John, Marty, or myself and says, hey, I just got some bad diagnosis from my doctor. I'm failing right now at life. We're going to take that in. We're going to be empathetic. And then I know my goal is to wrap our arms around that human, give them all the love and empathy possible, and then help them start proceeding past that feeling of failure.
Don't don't get taken off track by a piece of bad news. Almost everything in our world is temporary. Outlast the temporary. That's all you got to do.
Maybe the discomfort is encouragement in disguise.
Everything is good. And when you program your mind to react positively to everything, life will change. Here's the deuce. You control your thoughts.
Your mind will also exaggerate the embarrassment of failure, as Arnold said. It's hard to be honest with yourself about this. Actually, the only person you're embarrassing is your own mirror. Nobody actually cares where you're thinking it's failure. Go own your failure, get off your ass, and do something.
If they're talking smack, you're on the right track.
Keep hustling till your haters are asking if you're hiring. Your mind is going to be your biggest naysayer. So learning to overcome yourself.
If you're listening to this right now, you've got a 100% survival rate of all of the challenges that have hit you in your life.
Try to be in your head for those 45 minutes. That's really all you need in the gym, 45 minutes, 30, 45. Get in your head and just be there. Build your own routine. Not John Anderson's routine, not Marty's routine, not Keith's routine. Build your routine. We all have different goals and different visions. Observe how that person's having success and then make their processes, their habits your own. I'm so determined not to increase the display density because I don't want to be those old guys where like the font is like the size of my house. Trolls are good for business. You are right. Good time it is. If they are talking smack, we are on the right track.
No, don't be an extra in your own life.
Don't be a non-playable character in your own. Don't be afraid to put those emotions out there. Those emotions are what fuel you forward. When you hold the emotions in, they hold you back.
It's better to be vulnerable and really embrace how you're feeling, and that's how you're going to overcome the obstacle or the challenge or whatever's making you feel that way.
Marty, I've been there, dude. I've been there where I'm in the middle of a fight and all of a sudden I pull something out from back and I'm like, really? And then I say it and then I say, what the hell are you doing, man? He says, I said to her, honey, I'm going to be the worst fighter ever. When we fight, I'm going to be the worst at it. Don't take anything that I say as truth or reality. Just listen to my words. Allow me to say them because I'm going to be a horrible argumenter. I've always hated that everybody stands up and gives beautiful, but they didn't share those thoughts when the person could hear them. Don't take it for granted that they are aware that you're important to them. Take the time to tell them.
A lot of people act like it's hate. It's going to take a whole bunch of energy. And it really doesn't take it.
We don't just, in today's world, we don't give just to give. We give with the idea that we're going to receive that whole thing.
You understand the emotional and practical challenges of exiting a business.
Good posture is the work of keeping your back healthy and boost your confidence too. You stand tall, shoulders back, and chest open. Send a message to yourself and others. You're ready to take it. Look like you're going to be going and it's the right signal.
It's having that body, it's having that physique that adheres to the lifestyle that you're living, that lifestyle of longevity, that lifestyle that meets your goals, that lifestyle that you're like, yes, I want to go cycling with my grandchildren when I'm 80. A business athlete combines the focused mental strength of an athlete with a passion for personal accountability and growth. We weren't taught to think about mental strength. We were taught to think about mental wellness. We were taught to think about physical strength.
You don't find highly successful people that are 500 pounds. You don't find those people that are type 2 diabetics because they've adapted their habits to take care of themselves. Their standard is high.
Let's work to understand each other through the power of a genuine human connection. Leadership and aspirations. If you're a business athlete, you're going to resonate with this as well. You see yourself as confident or an aspirational leader. Maybe you're listening to me right now going, I think I'm a leader, but I want to learn how to lead effectively. Well, Marty said it moments ago. Look to those who you aspire to be like and listen to them and watch them and observe them.
If you can't lead yourself, how are you going to lead someone else? So the best part about it is you lead yourself. People will follow because they're attracted. If you're going to change, you're going to go, you're going to base yourself. You've got to have that nailed in yourself.
Change the world. Like, what makes cash first and go change the world? That's the order of importance.
You know how much easier it is to change the world when you've got some funds to grow it.